Once again, everybody, this is Shinto Gungeon coming back at you. Actually, this is a video response because I just got some good news for everybody. But we must follow this plan carefully, and I'm gonna make this a two-part video. Um, Number one, I just found an even faster way how we can get Toonami back up, and this should guarantee to work. Now it may not work in a second or a short time, but it will take a long time. But this will get it back 100%. It's just you don't have to work on it. You just gotta have patience. Step number one, what we're gonna have to do for this one, because I just found a way how we can do it faster. This is what you have to do. If you already have a YouTube channel, make a second one. The first one, that's your personal channel. The second one, dedicated to Toonami. All right, that is step one. The third step. This is how the third step is gonna work. If you do this, then if we do this, then we go to Toonami's official site and everybody subscribe and view all the videos that's on there. Get enough viewers, and by the way, run this by Tom too, if because I know Toonami does have an official YouTube channel. I know they have an official page up somewhere, because it's because I know a lot of people subscribe to him. A lot of people have him on his friends list. Um, Subscribe with both of those channels. Watch every video, don't matter how crappy it is, with Toonami. It's because then guess what happens? If all of us get so many views, we can get the money problem will be taken care of, because then we can get sponsors. It's because I talked to somebody about how YouTube works. The more views you get, the more subscribers you get, then it opens up advertisements, and the advertisements, then people will start paying you. Once you get paid, then that money can go towards funding for Toonami to have his on demand channel, to have his own channel or something. That's what we can do. That's what we can do to make it, make this, knock some time off. So two channels, one dedicated to Toonami, and then give, like I said in the last video, give a testimony what Toonami did. First, give a testimony, then give proof of that testimony. Like when he says that, okay, Tom talked about don't fear failure. Guess what happened? Have a video where he literally says that. Show an anime scene, on Naruto. Show that Toonami used to show Naruto. Then show that one episode when Rock Lee was like crying or something. And he was like, when I saw that, that inspired me to not to give up. And show them, show them. You have to show them the testimony and then give them proof of the testimony, then the source. That's what the second channel. Your first channel is there for your personal use. Second one is dedicated to Toonami. Subscribe to Toonami's main webpage by twice, and then then email that channel to the other people. Now, how the plan is going to come together. And you remember what I said in phase one of the plan. What that's going to do is because if you can get all your friends, and then their friends can get their friends, and then their friends can get their relatives, the people who knew about Toonami, and you can convince your local, then that's how it will, and then that's how it will grow, because you don't know what happens with local, because you got to remember Cartoon Network Main Studios in Atlanta. That's for the foreigners, for the UK people out there. That's in the southeast of America, right on the southern, what we consider as the Confederate, but not Confederate side, but the southern side of America. That's where Atlanta is. For those who don't know that, for those who don't know their geographic knowledge about America, about the Union, that's where that's at. Um, for my UK viewers, you guys do the same too. Um, Remember what I said about phase two? Get the big dogs in. Go to your local anime conventions, convince them to get Toonami back. It's because what happens is because, like, especially like I've met a lot of voice actors from Funimation. Try to convince them, get them to sign off, get them to do something. I know I have Funimation on my friends list on my channel. Try to email them. Try to do something. Just get the big dogs in it. And then remember what I told you guys about phase three, the final step. The reasoning, and then give them the support and the reasoning, yes, why we should have it. And this was the last phase, and that's how the plan is going to pull together. It's because that's how it's going to work. And then it'll still be an online slash underground thing. after we start to advertising. Because what happened last time when remember like that, and then I bet you wondering, okay, how this gonna work? Look at skateboarding. You remember how skateboarding used to be? Remember how underground used to be? Look at drifting. Look how underground drifting used to be. Now look at it. Now it's one of the most well respected. It's in the Olympics. Drifting is now a respectable sport now. Look at parkour. Look at all these other things. These were the same methods that parkour, drifting, skateboarding did. All three of them underground. All of it. All three of them from all three different parts of the globe. Those was underground. Now look at it now. Now it's mainstream. I'm just pulling the same methods from those guys into Toonami. If we can all pull this off, then it can work. Toonami will be back on the air if we do this. If you don't believe me about this, if you're still questionable, if my plans still sound crooked, look at drifting, look at parkour, look at skateboarding. That's how all of them came about. It's just that all you have to do is just get some big dogs, a reasoning, and just get some knowledge. That's how the plan is going to pull together, and that's how it's going to work. Remember these 4 phases, and if we continue to do this, Toonami should be back up in no time. I'm gonna try my best to pull my weight because like I just got I just went to school I just went to school and I went to just hang out with some friends, and I already got like only 4 of my friends. So this is the reason why I said it's gonna take a slow process. It's because like people got schools, people having jobs, and we know this. But remember, like I said, just get your stuff together, get the big dogs. This is Shinto Gungeon over and out. Stay gold.